Jule, I am Rinchen Dulma, lecturer mathematics. Today I am going to start a new chapter, chapter number 11, three-dimensional geometry. In this chapter, you will learn the coordinates of a point in space. As you have seen that how to locate a position of a point in two-dimensional plane with respect to its distances from its reference axis. Similarly, in three-dimensional space, we identify a point with respect to its distances from three reference planes. Let us see what these reference planes are and how to locate the position of a point in three-dimensional space. Let us take two planes. Just look here. I am taking this yellow plane and black one. You just forget about this red one. When these two planes are mutually perpendicular, the intersection of this plane gives a straight line. When we take another plane, this red one, mutually perpendicular to the previous two planes, this black and yellow one, then the intersection of this plane with the previous existing planes gives three mutually perpendicular lines. These lines are called axes. So the point of concurrence of these three lines is called origin. So students, in three-dimensional coordination system, we deal with three mutually perpendicular axes called x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. This is x-axis, this is y-axis and this is z-axis. I have drawn this axis here. Just see here. This is x-axis, this is y-axis, this is z-axis. And this is xy plane. It is formed by x-axis and y-axis. This is yz plane. It is formed by y-axis and z-axis. And this is xz plane. It is formed by z-axis and x-axis. Students, if I am facing towards my left, this xy plane is just like floor of the room, and this yz plane is this both side wall, and this xz plane is just the wall behind me. So students, these three planes xy, yz, zx planes are called coordinate planes, and these coordinate planes divides the space into 8 parts. Each part is known as octant. As we know that coordinate axis divides the plane into 4 parts. This axis x, o, x dash and y, o, y dash divides the plane into 4 parts. Each part is known as quadrant. This is first quadrant. This is second quadrant. This is third quadrant. And this is fourth quadrant. And this is origin, and right side of x is positive x-axis and left side is negative, and upward side of y-axis is positive and downwards is negative. So in first quadrant, sign of coordinates will be of the form plus plus. In second quadrant, sign will be minus plus. In third quadrant, sign will be minus minus. In fourth quadrant, sign will be plus minus. Students, if I locate a point in two-dimensional plane x, o, y, here I am taking first quadrant. Here is a point P. If I want to find its coordinates, let us draw a perpendicular on x-axis and on y-axis. So from origin to this point, its unit is x, and from here to this point, its coordinate is y. Its distance is y, sorry. So the coordinates of the point will be of the form pxy. I am taking this point in first quadrant. If you are taking this point in second quadrant, suppose here is a point q, its coordinate will be of the form minus q minus x y. Similarly, third and fourth quadrant also you can find out. As I have already told you that these three mutually perpendicular planes divides the space into 8 parts. Each part is known as octant. So this is first octant, this is second octant, this is third octant, and this is fourth octant, and fifth octant is just below first octane, this is fifth, this is sixth, and this is seventh, and this is 8 octanes. So in first octane, x-axis, y-axis, z-axis are all positive. So the sign of the coordinate in first octane will be plus plus plus. If we move to the सेकेंड ऑक्टेन, अगर हम इस सेकेंड ऑक्टेन में जाएंगे तो ये हमारा ओरिजिन है. ओरिजिन से इस साइड हमने एक्स एक्सिस प्लस लिया था, तो ओरिजिन से उस साइड उस पर हम एक्स एक्सिस नेगेटिव होगा. सिमिलरली वाई एक्सिस और जेड एक्सिस एज इट इज रहेगा पॉजिटिव. सो इन दिस ऑक्टेन द साइन ऑफ द कोऑर्डिनेट विल बी minus plus plus. Similarly, you can find the sign and coordinate also in others octane also. So in this chapter we are taking only first octane in which all axes are positive. So in order to explain the coordinates of a point in space, I have drawn this figure, explain you the coordinates of a point in space. Here is a point P. This point P is in 3D space whose coordinates are x, y, z. So this x, y, z coordinates individually represents its distance from the point to the corresponding planes. It means this point x is at a distance of x unit from yz plane, and y unit from xz plane, and z unit from xy plane. Students, any point on x-axis will be of the form x 0 0 because on x-axis y coordinates and z coordinates will be 0. Similarly, any point on y-axis will be of the form 0 y 0, and on y-axis x coordinates and z coordinates will be 0, and on z-axis the coordinates will be of the form 0 0 z, and here on z-axis x and y coordinates are 0. If we take any point in xy plane, will be of the form x y 0 because in xy plane z coordinates will be 0, and similarly in yz plane x coordinates will be 0, and in xz plane here y coordinates will be 0. And the coordinates of the origin is 0 0 0. Next I will explain the direction angles and direction cosines of a line. Direction angles. If a directed line L passing through origin, this directed line L passing through the origin makes angle alpha, beta, gamma with the positive direction of x-axis, y-axis and z-axis called direction angle, and the cosines of these angles are called direction cosines, namely cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma are called direction cosines of a directed line L. Students, just see here, this directed line L makes angle alpha with the positive direction of x-axis, and angle beta with the positive direction of y-axis, and angle gamma with the positive direction of z-axis. जैसे कि मैंने पहले आप लोगों को बताया था कि डायरेक्टेड लाइन एल और एक्स एक्सिस के बीच में एंगल फॉर्म होता है अल्फा. अगर हम इस लाइन ओ एल को रिवर्स डायरेक्शन में प्रोड्यूस करेंगे, क्योंकि हमें पता है लाइन जो है बाई डायरेक्शनल होते हैं, इसलिए तो ये डायरेक्टेड लाइन ओ एल डैश और एक्स एक्सिस के बीच में एंगल फॉर्म होगा पाई माइनस अल्फा फॉर्म होगा बच्चों, क्योंकि ये दोनों एंगल जो है सप्लीमेंट्री एंगल बन जाता है, बिकॉज एल ओ एल डैश इज अ स्ट्रेट एंगल. सो वी हैव अनदर सेट ऑफ डायरेक्शन कोसाइंस. कोस पाई माइनस अल्फा, कोस पाई माइनस बीटा, कोस pi minus gamma. This cos pi minus alpha lies in the second quadrant. In second quadrant, here all positive. In second quadrant, sine and cosec are positive. Rest trigonometric ratios are negative. So cos pi minus alpha becomes minus cos alpha. Similarly, cos pi minus beta becomes minus cos beta, and cos pi minus gamma becomes minus cos gamma. So let us denote cos alpha as L, cos beta as M, and cos gamma is equal to N. So we have two sets of direction cosines, namely L, M, N, and minus L, minus M, minus N. इस बच्चों डायरेक्शन एंगल जो है अल्फा बीटा गामा, डायरेक्शन एंगल अल्फा बीटा गामा जो है हमारा डायरेक्शन एंगल्स है. ये डायरेक्शन एंगल्स जो है 0 और पाई के बीच में लाई करता है. इसका मेजर जो है 0 to पाई है. दैट इज alpha is greater than equal to 0 but less than equal to pi. Similarly, beta is greater than equal to 0 but less than equal to pi. Gamma is greater than equal to 0 but less than equal to pi. Students, next we will study direction ratios of a line. Direction ratios of a line. Any three numbers which are proportional to the direction cosines of a line are called direction ratios of a line. Students, direction ratios is just a three number which are proportional to a direction cosines of a line. If we take AB as AB are direction ratios of a line, then K times A, K times B, K times C, where K not equal to 0 are also direction ratios of a line. Thus, there are infinitely many sets of direction ratios of a line. If we take A, B, C as direction ratios and K times A, K times B, K times C are also direction ratios, if we put K is equal to 1, it becomes 1, 2, 3, and similarly K is equal to 2, it becomes 2, 4, 6. Similarly, we can take as many as direction ratios. Thus, a directed line has infinitely many sets of direction ratios of a line. From this, we conclude that a directed line has only two sets of direction cosines, but it has infinitely many sets of direction ratios. If A, B, C are direction ratios of a line and L, M, N be the direction cosines of a line, since I have already told you direction ratios are just three numbers which are proportional to the direction cosines of a line, so we can write L by A is equal to M by B is equal to N by C equal to K, say, where K is any constant. Or we can write L by A is equal to K, M by B is equal to K, N by C is equal to K, because L by A is equal to K, M by B is equal to K, N by C is equal to K. Or L is equal to cross multiplication AK, M is equal to BK, N is equal to CK. इसको हम फर्स्ट रखेंगे. But L square plus M square plus N square is equal to 1. ये आप लोगों ने वेक्टर स्पेस में इसका रिलेशन अब हमने वहाँ पे किया हुआ है. So this is equation number 2. From equation first and second, we have just L is equal to, just you put L is equal to AK, L square is equal to A square K square. Therefore, A square K square plus M is equal to BK, B square K square plus N is equal to CK, C square K square is equal to 1. Here I am taking K square as common. K square is equal to A square plus B square plus C square is equal to 1. Or K square is equal to 1 by A square plus B square plus C square. और K is equal to square उस साइड जाएगा तो प्लस माइनस रूट बनेगा 1 by under root of a square plus b square plus c square, because under root of 1 is 1. This is equation third. From equation first and third, we have फर्स्ट और थर्ड को आप लोगों ने यूज करना है. L इज इक्वल टू के जगह पे आप लोगों ने प्लस माइनस 1 बाय अंडर रूट ऑफ a स्क्वायर प्लस b स्क्वायर प्लस c स्क्वायर पुट करना है. तो ये बन जाएगा प्लस माइनस a बाय अंडर रूट ऑफ a स्क्वायर प्लस b स्क्वायर प्लस c स्क्वायर. सिमिलरली m इज इक्वल टू प्लस माइनस b divided by under root of a square plus b square plus c square, and n is equal to n is equal to plus minus c by under root of a square plus b square plus c square. These are direction cosines of a line. Next, students, come to the exercise 11.1. I have just write the formula on right side of the question. Just see formula number 1. If L, M, N are direction cosines and alpha, beta, gamma are direction angles, then L is equal to cos alpha, M is equal to cos beta, N is equal to cos gamma. When direction angles are given, you have to use this formula number 1, because L is equal to cos alpha, M is equal to cos beta, N is equal to cos gamma. तो second formula है, if L, M, N are direction cosines of a line, A, B, C are direction ratios of a line, then L is equal to plus minus A by under root of A square plus B square plus C square. M is equal to plus minus B by under root of A square plus B square plus C square, and N is equal to plus minus C by under root of A square plus B square plus C square. ये अभी हमने डिराइव किया था. अगर आप लोगों को डायरेक्शन रेशियोज गिवन है तो आप लोग फॉर्मूला सेकेंड को यूज करेंगे. तो हम पहले क्वेश्चन नंबर फर्स्ट पे जाएंगे. क्वेश्चन नंबर फर्स्ट में क्या है बच्चों? इफ अ लाइन मेक्स 90 डिग्री, 135 डिग्री, 45 डिग्री with the x, y and z axis respectively, find its direction cosines. इस क्वेश्चन में क्या है बच्चों? यहाँ पे डायरेक्शन एंगल्स दिया हुआ है, तो हमने फाइंड करना है डायरेक्शन कोसाइंस. सो यू हैव टू यूज नंबर 1 फॉर्मूला. सो let us solve question number 1. Let L, M, N be the direction cosines of a line, and alpha, beta, gamma be the direction angles. That is, अल्फा कितना है बच्चों? अल्फा गिवन है 90 डिग्री, बीटा 135 डिग्री एंड गामा है 45 डिग्री. सो वी यूज फॉर्मूला नंबर 1. देयरफॉर L इज इक्वल टू कोस अल्फा. अल्फा है 90 डिग्री, तो कोस 90 डिग्री बराबर होता है 0. M इज इक्वल टू कोस 135 डिग्री. बच्चों 135 डिग्री हम डायरेक्ट इसका वैल्यू फाइंड नहीं कर सकते, इसलिए हम 135 को स्टैंडर्ड एंगल में चेंज करेंगे. तो ये हम लिख सकते हैं 90 प्लस 45, 90 और 45 प्लस किया तो 135 आ गया. तो अगेन दिस 90 प्लस थीटा लाइज इन सेकेंड क्वाड्रेंट. दिस इज फर्स्ट क्वाड्रेंट, सेकेंड क्वाड्रेंट, थर्ड क्वाड्रेंट, फोर्थ क्वाड्रेंट. 90 plus theta lies in second quadrant. In second quadrant, sine and cosec are positive. All rest ratios are negative. So cos 90 plus 45 degree is equal to minus sine 45 degree. ये आप लोगों ने 11 क्लास में किया हुआ है. तो minus sine 45 डिग्री का वैल्यू होता है 1 by under root of 2. Similarly, n is equal to cos 45 degree. Cos 45 degree किसके बराबर है? 1 by under root of 2, because sin 45 and cos 45 का वैल्यू जो है सेम होता है. तो तो हमने डायरेक्शन एंगल्स गिवन है तो हमने डायरेक्शन कोसाइंस फाइंड कर दिया। एल 0 के बराबर आया, एम जो है -1/√2 एन जो है 1/√2 आया बच्चों। नेक्स्ट है बच्चों, आप हम क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 जो है आप खुद कीजिए, फॉर्मूला नंबर 1 यूज करके, ये इजी है। तो मैं नेक्स्ट करूंगी क्वेश्चन नंबर 3। तो क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 में क्या है बच्चों, इफ अ लाइन हैज डायरेक्शन रेशियोज -18, 12, -4 देन व्हाट आर इट्स डायरेक्शन कोसाइंस। तो यहाँ पे हमें गिवन है डायरेक्शन रेशियोज दिया हुआ है, तो हमने फाइंड करना है डायरेक्शन कोसाइंस। तो बच्चों हम फॉर्मूला नंबर कौन सा यूज करेंगे, यहाँ पे फॉर्मूला नंबर 2 ठीक रहेगा, क्योंकि अगर डायरेक्शन रेशियोज गिवन है तो आप लोग ये फॉर्मूला नंबर 2 यूज करेंगे। तो सॉल्यूशन ऑफ क्वेश्चन नंबर 3, as I have already told you, direction ratios is just a 3 number ABC. Let us suppose that let A is equal to -18, B is equal to 12, C is equal to -4, and let L, M, N be the direction cosines. Therefore L is equal to, ये यूज करेंगे बच्चों, L is equal to प्लस माइनस A बाय √A² प्लस B² प्लस C²। तो प्लस माइनस A क्या है बच्चों, -18 है, तो डिवाइडेड बाय √18 का -18 का स्क्वायर प्लस 12 का स्क्वायर प्लस -4 का स्क्वायर, which is equal to प्लस माइनस -18 डिवाइडेड बाय √18 का स्क्वायर क्या आएगा बच्चों, 8 8 64, 8 1 8, 14, 8 1 4, 12, 324 प्लस 12 12 144, 4 4 16। तो प्लस माइनस -18 बाय √144 16 सम करो तो 14 5 6 7 8 484 आए बच्चों। तो प्लस माइनस -18 डिवाइडेड बाय 484 का हमने स्क्वायर रूट फाइंड करना है। 2 2 4, ये आप लोगों ने 8 क्लास में किया हुआ है, फिर भी मैं यहाँ देख रही हूँ। तो यहाँ पे 2 2 4, यहाँ पे 2 2 से 2 2 4, 2 4 8, तो 484 का रूट आएगा 22 का स्क्वायर एंड रूट गेट कैंसल आउट, इट बिकम्स 22, 2 11 2 9 which is equal to प्लस माइनस -9/11, ये हमारा L है बच्चों। तो सिमिलरली M जो है प्लस माइनस B है, B क्या है बच्चों, 12 है, तो √ ये फिर से आ जाएगा, फिर मैं दोबारा नहीं करूँगी। तो यहाँ पे 22 आएगा, 2 6 2 11 ये बन गया प्लस माइनस 6/11 बच्चों। तो लास्टली N इज इक्वल टू प्लस माइनस N क्या है प्लस माइनस C/√दिस। तो यहाँ पे N जो है -4 है, तो नीचे 22 2 2 2 11 तो प्लस माइनस -2/11। तो बच्चों अगर डायरेक्शन रेशियोज गिवन है तो हम डायरेक्शन कोसाइंस इस तरह से फाइंड कर सकते हैं। तो बच्चों आज हमें क्वेश्चन नंबर 3